Hey guys, it's me again. So I just finished watching Supergirl, the mid-season finale, Reign. I think I'm gonna start a new segment called What Are the Rules? Cause this shit is getting ridiculous. This has been weighing on my chest for a really long time. I've been watching this show since the first season, and it got better, but it's kind of leveling out at the moment. But back to my point and topic. There's going to be spoilers ahead, so, just be wary of that. I'll give you some time to click away, watch the episode, and come back. Alright, that's enough time then. What are the goddamn rules? This is Supergirl. Oh gosh, I didn't even organize my thoughts. I'm just gonna be regurgitating them right now. Hold on a second. Shit's so confusing, got me drinking at 3 a.m. Alright. This is Supergirl. A Kryptonian person who came down to Earth. We all know the story. We all know this, that, and the third, right? Why does everything Superman act like they knew they were gonna have powers whenever they left their planet? Everything relating to Superman, the Lord, all the parents, all the every bad guy that finds their way down to Earth or whatever, everybody knows that they're gonna have superpowers and they act like it. Wasn't this supposed to be some kind of accidental discovery, knowing that the sun would give them powers or some stupidness? Right, I bring this up because Reign is the villain of season 3. And she is a prophecy from before the modern Kryptonians came about, or whatever the hell that means. Basically, she's like a fairy tale. Reign is a fairy tale, a doomsday fairy tale with breasts. And that's the part that confuses me. On their planet, they are humans, right? So why would there be any superstition or belief of some superpowered person coming into power? It doesn't make sense. They don't have powers on their planet, so why would they have that fairy tale or story or myth or whatever the case may be? They just wouldn't have that. That just doesn't make sense. And I understand it's fiction. You can do whatever you want in fiction and all that jazz, whatever, cool. But at the same time, you have to, when you set rules and you set certain things in your story, then you have to play by those rules consistently, or else shit just stops making sense. And this show and everything Superman just stops making sense. So there's that part. How did it, they knew that they were gonna get powers? Okay, sure. And I think they even say that in one of the Superman movies. He'll be a god on their Earth and this, that, and the third. That's from observation, that's from science. They know that Earth has a yellow sun, so I get that. But how do you form a religious belief or superstition off of some shit that you only know because your world is ending? You get what I'm saying? The series of events don't line up. Another thing that I don't understand. Again, this is Supergirl. She is a freaking super powered whatever. I don't even know. She's an alien, she's a super powered alien. Why does she get tired? Why does anything hurt her? And why does it seem like she can't do certain things? There was an episode a couple weeks back where Homegirl was holding onto two halves of a plane and was struggling and told the girl, "Jump, I can't hold it." Why the hell can't you hold it? You're Supergirl. Why does anything hurt you or get you tired? It doesn't make sense. No matter how hard you get hit with something, the thing should break on your face before it knocks you out. Come on, again, superhero show, not supposed to make sense, or it's fiction, I should say, and you can do whatever you want in fiction, but at the same time, have some logic, man. Physics matter, even though you're making some shit up. Yes, your main character flies. We don't care how it flies. We bought into the conceit that they're a super person. Nothing hurts them. That's what you sold us. Nothing hurts them. Nothing can hit them. Their name is Supergirl, Superman. Why in this episode is Reign hitting Supergirl with rebar or rebar, whatever the hell it's called, the metal bars and concrete, hitting her with that, as opposed to the concrete exploding on Supergirl's face, is knocking Supergirl out and it's giving her gashes and everything like that. Like, how is she hurting her? I understand, like, she's supposed to be stronger than her, but that just doesn't make sense. And then there's this other part where, okay, Supergirl is knocked out and Rain is holding her off the side of a building and then drops her. Now tell me, like, okay, she drops her, right? And she falls through the building, she falls down, she hits the concrete and creates a crater. It's not like Rain threw her to the ground or punched her to the ground, right? She just dropped her, she just let go. Why did that create a crater? Why? That's not how things work. I mean, yes, she fell from a substantial amount of height, and the size of her body or whatever, she's not going to create a crater. What are you trying to say? That Supergirl weighs X amount of pounds? Now they calling her fat? I doubt that. It just doesn't make sense. And I don't know if it's a nitpick. I don't know if you're just supposed to just like suspend your disbelief and just be into the story, but I can't get into it because your main character is in a peril that they shouldn't be in, so I'm not buying it. I'm taken out of the story. There's another aspect that's killing me. It's more of an emotional thing. So Supergirl's boyfriend got trapped in space somewhere, sent to the future, then back to the past, and now he's back in the present or whatever, and just messed with her and broke her heart. She lost the love of her life or whatever. So she decides, I can't have a heart and be Supergirl. I can't be human and be Supergirl. I have to be alien. I have to shut myself off. What the hell does that mean, that you have to be alien? You're still a person. You had feelings on Krypton, right? Like all y'all were just cold robots, and then you came to Earth, and then your stepsister softened you up, and now your heart opened. No, you were a person. You were always a person. You loved your mother. You loved your father. You saw it in the flashbacks. Why wouldn't you, losing the love of your life, hurt you, even though you are a refugee on another planet? Makes no goddamn sense. And it's a main thing. Like, they keep bringing it up. So then in this episode, Kara slash Supergirl, she has to go fight Rain, and she was like, coaxing Rain out of the basically taunting her and trying to get her to come fight or whatever. And Supergirl's sister comes and says, I know you've been trying to be human, I try to get you out of your funk and this and the third, but this person really scares me. I need you to be alien. The hell does that mean? The sun affects her in a different way than it affects you. She is still a person. So what does that mean, be alien? Like, what does that mean? Oh god. I don't know if I'm looking too deep into these things, but that's what the channel's called. So, if you guys got the answer to these questions, comment them down below. And this is just me thinking too deep. I'll catch you guys in the next one. What does it mean?